Hello again, this is PC Delta Link, back with our probably final video on Resident Evil 4. And today we're going to go through the cheat weapons that we unlocked through all of our different things we've gone through in this game. So you only have access to cheat weapons on a new round after you clear the game. So we're going to choose this file I have with round 2 because I probably have more money. The cheat weapons, except for one of them, are very expensive. And also, you have different costumes you can choose. Special 2 is much better than Special 1, in my opinion. Special 1 gives Leon the outfit from the Raccoon City Police Department, kind of a reference to Resident Evil 2. And I don't remember what it gives Ashley. Special 2 is much better, in my opinion. It gives Leon like a mobster gangster outfit. And it gives Ashley a suit of armor, which makes her completely invincible. So, it's awesome. So for this bit anyway, I'll show off Special 1 so you can see what Leon looks like.
Got some rare
and you get access to the
sale,
merchant
stranger.
on the beginning of a new round playthrough, so you can play around with some stuff. So let me see what I'm carrying already. It's kind of unusual. Alright, I'm not saving this, so it really doesn't matter. So we're going to go ahead and sell off my weapons here.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll get to show off a few of them at least. Oh, I'm still carrying some treasure here.
Is that all, stranger?
No. Sell all 4. Not sure why I'm carrying all these treasures and didn't sell them. Maybe I was just doing it for fun. Who knows?
Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you.
We're so close.
Thank you.
This one.
Thank you.
Alright, we got, I think, what we need.
Thank you.
But I'll keep going anyway just because.
Thank you.
Alright, that's probably enough on that. So let me...
What are you buying?
So the first thing... Actually, you could buy this in the main game, but I never covered it when I was playing the game. So around, I think it's the island this is unlocked. But you could buy this tactical armored vest, and it reduces damage taken by 30%. So, nice if you need it, but I normally don't. It doesn't take up any inventory space or anything, but it's just a lot of money. It can be anyway. 60k is not a small amount. But anyway, first thing, you unlock the Matilda, which... This is a 3-round burst weapon. I'll go ahead and buy it so I can kind of show it off here.
An awesome choice, stranger. It's got a 3-round rapid-fire capability, although it uses up ammo rather quickly.
Yeah, it's actually really bad for a weapon. Not gonna lie, I really don't like it.
Thank you.
Alright, here's the hand cannon that we just unlocked from the Mercenaries mode. We'll go ahead and grab this.
Stranger. What you need that for? Going hunting an elephant?
And this is free.
Thank you.
Alright, first cheat weapon is the Chicago typewriter. It costs 1 million pesetas, so these things are not cheap.
Stranger. Now that's a weapon.
So you notice its capacity is infinite. This thing has infinite ammo. It also takes up a crap ton of room. So we're going to have to make some space for it. There we go. If you can only afford one cheat weapon that costs money, this one's probably the best choice. Because it's just easier to use in multiple situations. The other one,
Thank you.
the infinite rocket launcher, which is exactly what it sounds like. We'll go ahead and just put this here. The problem with the infinite rocket launcher is you can kill yourself in close range, obviously. This, the PRL 412, this is probably the most powerful cheat weapon in the entire game.
All?
I'm not sure I'll be able to fit it. It takes up as much room as the, cancel. I could sell off the, some of my ammo and stuff that I don't need. I could probably make some room with that. Holy cow, 64
Is
spindles.
that all? Thank you. Is
And
that
velvet
all?
blues. And
Is
emeralds. There we go.
Thank
Okay, got a little bit of money back. Let me sell off
that
the
a-
hand grenades, sell off the
Is that a-
incendiary. We're just making
Is
room
that
here.
a-
Sell off the flash grenades.
Thank you. Is
Sell
that-
off some of the ammo we're carrying that I don't need right
Is
now.
that- Is that? Thank you.
Oh crap, I needed the handgun ammo.
What are
Alright.
you buying?
Well, a little late now, as I already spent it. Okay,
Is
let's
that
get the PRL 412. Oh, that's much nicer looking. Can I... Ah, heck. Hold that. You get up here. You get over here. And this should fit now? Okay. Oh my gosh, are you... Here. It's like, I will make this work.
Thank you.
Okay,
What
let
are
me...
you buying?
I want to say the firepower on the Matilda... What does this max out at?
Is that all? Is that?
2.5. Okay. I'll go ahead and upgrade the capacity a couple times so I have some shots on it.
Thank you.
I'm really not planning to do a whole lot on that. I'm just showing it for the sake of showing it. The hand cannon is what I am going to upgrade the most. Because this does have a limited capacity until you max it out. So this has to be maxed out, and it costs a good amount of money to do it. So yeah, 200,000 for the exclusive, and the exclusive increases the firepower and gives you infinite ammo.
Thank you.
So yeah, the firepower on that is 99.9. Alright, so I think
What are
that's
you
all of the
buying?
cheat weapons we really need. Should be all the ones. We never covered the mine thrower. I'll briefly discuss it though. It's basically, well, it shoots a mine dart. And, I don't know, do I have room to carry it? If I can make room, I'll bring it real quick. It's an interesting little weapon. It's more of a gimmick weapon in my opinion. And it's not bad, per se. Oh my gosh, my inventory. Although you're never supposed to have, like, this much stuff at once. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We will make this work.
Thank you.
I got a
What are
little
you
bit of money
buying?
left. I could probably upgrade the mine thrower a bit.
Is that all?
And possibly get capacity.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I'm not getting the exclusive for the mine thrower because it's actually not great. It makes the darts homing, and you actually don't want that, usually. So, alright, that's going to be it. And so now once you exit the merchant, you start the game like normal.
1998.
And can I not skip this? Oh, I'm just going to say I should be able to skip this. Alright, so yeah, see, Leon's got his little Raccoon City Police Department outfit. So, I guess I could demonstrate one thing on the birds already. So let's start with the Chicago typewriter. Because this thing is just absolutely insane. Yeah, that's your fire rate. Doing 10 damage that fast. You can also reload it for no discernible reason. Totally not needed. But, yeah, it's very powerful. Obviously, basically nothing can stand against you with it. That's kind of the trend of most of these weapons, though. Pretty much nothing can kill you once you're using these. I'll go and use the mine thrower on the guy in the house here, just for fun. This isn't a cheat weapon, but you all never got to see it, so we'll go and use it. Yeah. So yeah, it shoots a dart that explodes after a set amount of time. I forgot to buy the scope, but this weapon does have a scope, and I do actually recommend it. It's the only weapon I recommend getting a scope for. One, because it's kind of nice for long-distance shots, and two, it looks cool. The scope vision looks pretty cool on it. So, alright, next one we're going to pull out real quick is obviously just the infinite rocket launcher. Well, it helps if you actually aim somewhat near them. There we go. Now the hand cannon is a really cool weapon. Let me see if it still does the camera thing. Oh, it doesn't. It used to have this, like, bug, I think this was mainly the GameCube version, where when you had the gun close to the camera like this, it looked like it was shaking, like the parts were shaking. And it was kind of like, oh, it's containing its power, that kind of thing. But the hand cannon, it sounds great. It's got a heck of a recoil. And I'll go ahead and help the wolf, because I can't not do that. Wolf, dog, whatever it is. I think it's a wolf, but whatever. Obviously, since the firepower is like 99 on this thing, it will pretty much kill anything in the game in one hit. Yeah. And I believe as a magnum it will go through people. I'm going to try to test that here. If I can line them both up. Yes, it does. I thought it went through enemies. Ooh, and we just got something incredibly rare. We picked up hand cannon ammo. I didn't know you could get this after you had infinite ammo on this, but let me show this off, because yeah, it's pretty rare. I'm actually really surprised to see that. But yeah, again, I didn't think you were supposed to get that once you had infinite ammo unlocked. So I guess you can just use that to sell it. You notice on a second playthrough, the little enemies that were up here are gone. I don't know why that is particularly. I think it's mainly because they're like, oh, you could have shot him with a rifle that you kept from your first playthrough, but you could have already hit him with your handgun at that distance on the previous playthrough, so whatever. The last... Oh yeah, and let me show off real quick the fire rate on the rocket launcher, because it is pretty decent. It's not bad if you want to aim fairly quickly. So finally, the PRL-12. This thing is... You get this by clearing professional difficulty. So it has two firing modes. It has a burst and a longer charge-up time. The burst is the equivalent of a flash grenade, just by tapping the trigger. And it lasts a very long time. We're just going to sit here and let this play out. Yeah, see, it actually lasts a while. Oh, and it actually does damage, as you just saw. So yeah, that flash can actually kill people. I'm not sure I did the unlock requirements for the other ones, so obviously the hand cannon was from clearing mercenaries with every character, 5 stars on every stage. The infinite rocket launcher you just get by clearing the game. The Chicago typewriter, I cannot remember if that comes from Separate Ways or if it comes from Assignment Ada. Back on the GameCube, it was like Assignment Ada to clear it, but on the other ones, I feel like you had to clear Separate Ways to get the Chicago typewriter. I could be wrong. And then Ada can also buy the Chicago typewriter for Separate Ways. It costs, I want to say, 400,000 pesetas instead of 1 million, because her campaign is much shorter. She doesn't get near as much time to get that kind of money. But, yeah, she can buy it, and for Separate Ways to unlock it for Ada's campaign, I do believe you have to clear Assignment Ada for her to have it unlocked. I'm gonna see, can I examine this at all? No, it doesn't have any, stats. Oh, right, I forgot about the Matilda. I mean, I think this weapon should have just been available in the base game, because it's really not that great in my opinion. And the firepower maxes at 2.5. The exclusive upgrade on this gives you a capacity of 100. So just like the Striker. And it's just 3-round burst. So yeah, you can just hold the trigger on that. You can also tap it lightly to do that, but yeah, the biggest problem I have with it is it uses ammo way too quickly. Most of the time, you're not going to be wanting to 3-round burst enemies with it. You're going to want to hit him once and then do a melee attack or something. I think, just like the Striker, I think the exclusive upgrade's kind of worthless. You don't really need 100 clip on anything, ever. But enough about that. Let's get to the PRL 412 and its second firing mode. Because this thing gets a laser. A laser that homes in on multiple enemies. So you charge it up and just watch. And they're gone. That's it. They're just dead instantly. It targets anything and everything, including, it also targets boxes, it targets animals, it will target everything in front of it. And it will just kill stuff instantly. Yeah, there goes the chainsaw guy. Not sure how he got up on the roof already. I was trying to get around her. Oh well, not a big deal. There we go. And you see, it just goes everywhere. So yeah, that's the PRL-12 laser. It's frankly obscene range. Yeah, it's so much fun. It's a great weapon if you're trying to just do a cheat run through the game. It doesn't do its little, like, multiple beam effect unless it has something to aim at. It'll just go where you're aiming it otherwise. And the charge time on it's pretty decent, and you can fire it that quick. And if you need something in close range, you can use your first function, just get the equivalent of a flash grenade, which, of course, as we already showed, the flash grenade that actually hurts people and lasts way longer than a typical flash grenade. Sorry, the last thing I'm going to show real quick is, yeah, pretty much everything else we already covered on this is we're going to show off Leon's secondary outfit, which I believe is... I have it on this. I don't have a cheat weapon on here, but we are in our second outfit. So you see Leon's got this gangster mafia style outfit. I love the hat. I love the little scarf, the white scarf on him. It looks cool. And yes, Ashley is in a suit of armor, which makes her completely invincible. So this was actually my professional difficulty run. What I'm going to show off real quick is how this game treats Ashley when she's like this. So, see, if enemies try to pick her up, they like fall under her weight. And so you can actually use Ashley offensively in a battle, because they grab her and then they're down. So, yeah, she's actually useful in this form. She doesn't duck like she would previously. If you aim at her, she'll drop her visor. So, you can't hurt her at all. Nothing you do can affect her. You can't do anything to hurt her. I'm gonna see real quick. That's actually not bad. For some reason, maybe they changed it, because I swear the Plaga laser used to be much longer. So yeah, that's Leon's gangster outfit, and Ashley in her armored self. So yeah, you don't have to protect her anymore. The annoying thing is, if you're trying to go somewhere and she's, like, following you, and she gets grabbed and then surrounded by enemies, she'll just freeze as usual, and then you can't, like, advance to the next room without her. So she's immortal, but you do still have to, like, keep her with you. So, last thing I'm going to pull up on here is, this is a different file I have with Leon, and you notice the Chicago typewriter looks a little different. It's got the drum magazine like it would for you know, like some of the Mafia back then. And if you try the reload animation with this version, this happens. Does a little pose, adjusts his hat, gets that little in there. I like it. So it's the exact same stats, it does the exact same thing, but it just looks different because of the outfit he's wearing. So yeah, nothing else fancy on there, so yeah. Ideally, it depends on how much money you get per playthrough, but and how much you upgrade your weapons, because remember, when you sell weapons, they're only worth half as much when you as what you paid for them. So if you spent $500,000 to upgrade and max out a weapon, it's only worth $250,000. But I wonder, does he do that hat adjustment with the rocket launcher equipped? No, is it just the typewriter? I think it is. Yeah, it's just the typewriter. That's cool. So you can earn around, again, depends on your weapons, but you can earn around 1 million pesetas per playthrough. 1 million to, I'd say 1.3 million at the most. Unless you get really lucky on some of the treasure and money drops having more frequently than ammo drops. So it's a little bit of luck, but you can consistently say you can get 1 million per playthrough. So enough to buy one cheat weapon per playthrough. And usually you can pick up a second one not too far into the second playthrough if you want, for the ones that cost 1 million. You can see this file has the rocket launcher and the Chicago typewriter, and still has the rifle too, which I believe is maxed out. Yeah, I kept the rifle. So, main reason I kept the rifle is sometimes you need a rifle in some parts of the game, just because it's easier to have the long-range scope. And then, when you go back to earlier parts of the game with the thermal scope, sometimes it can just be fun to look around at different things with the thermal scope in parts of the game where you wouldn't normally have the thermal scope. So yeah, they did fully render all the temperature of the different areas, even though it's, you know, a place where you normally wouldn't even have this scope. So, alright, I think that's probably about it for the Resident Evil 4 playthrough. Got to show off all the cheat weapons, you all got to see them. So, yeah, I guess we'll move on. And that's going to be the end of this series on Resident Evil 4. So, thank you all very much for watching one of my favorite games of all time. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I will see you all next time. Have a great day.